Hi everyone, it's Danielle. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a Goodwill thrift with me, and of course I will share my haul with you at the end. But this video is going to be a collab with my friend Kristen Hoffman here on YouTube. You may remember that I shared her channel a few months back now, so you might have subscribed to her then, or if you haven't, I highly recommend that you check out her channel. She does tons of thrifting. She has a beautiful sense of style. The way her home is decorated, I just think it's so pretty. She also is really like fashion-y, is that a word? She's really good at styling clothes, and she shares a lot of really great thrifted clothing pieces as well. And she has the cutest family in the whole entire world. If you just watch one video of hers, I know that you're gonna subscribe. So I will have her channel linked down below for you guys to check out after this. Let's go ahead and jump into the thrifting, and I will see you back here for the haul.
Okay, so right off the bat here, I know a lot of you are going to love this blue striped bowl, but they wanted $25 for what they're calling a 10-piece. I guess they counted all the fruit inside and they're charging $25. I'm sure someone will purchase it, so that's great for somebody who really wants it. I also really loved this. I guess this is maybe like stoneware, just a pottery piece. I don't know the special names, but if I collected things like that or used things like that, I probably would have picked up that little bowl there. It was only $5. I think this dish here would be pretty to have a complete set of for Christmas. I don't know, something about the pattern I really liked, that deep red. And even these little mugs I'm about to pick up here with the poinsettias, I just love the colors. I think they're so pretty. I thought this plate was beautiful. I love the scene on it, but I wish it would have been a red or maybe a black so I could have used it more than just for one season. And then, yep, I know, don't worry, you'll see a better shot of those coming up at the end of the video, so stay tuned for the haul. I carried this piece around in my cart for a while and I ended up putting it back because, as you can see on the side there, it's broken and I just felt like $5 was too high, and I also wasn't a fan of how shiny the gold was. It was very hard for me to leave this rolling pin behind, but they wanted $6 for it, and I have enough already, and this one was so large it would have just taken up too much room in my crock. I absolutely regret not bringing this home. It's so cute. It was only 79 cents. I could have just tucked it somewhere in my Christmas decor on a chair. And you know, who doesn't need a reminder to just girl calm down and pray? But maybe it'll be there when I go back. They wanted $10 for this piece with no frame. If it had come with a frame, I would have thought about purchasing it for $10, but without it, I just felt that was ridiculous. It's funny because I'm not even sure I would like this if I wasn't brainwashed by all of the Instagram decor accounts that have them all over the walls. I thought about purchasing this for resale, or even my mom said I should buy it and just take the doily out and use it, but I didn't have the heart to do that. It was only $8, and it was actually there the last 2 or 3 times that I went, maybe twice. So I'm wondering why nobody has purchased it, because I know that they resell for a decent price on eBay, and we have so many antique malls and shops around this Goodwill, so I'm surprised a reseller hasn't snagged it up.
Okay, so before I start the haul, I do want to remind you guys that the items that I found were not found at one store in one day. I am blessed to have like 75 Goodwills in my area. So I think these things were found at 2 different stores on different days. But you know that the first thing I'm going to show you are the jadeite cups. There's no way in the world that I would have ever left these behind. I actually gasped so loud when I saw these. I walked in the front door and these were the first things that I saw sitting at like the end of the top of the shelf. I gasped so loud. I think there was like 3 or 4 people that whipped their heads around and looked at me like I was like dying. And my mother was one of them. And I was like, Mom, this is jadeite. I've never found jadeite at Goodwill. I found like reproduction jadeite, but not, I think these are Fire King or Anchor Hawking. I've never found true vintage jadeite at Goodwill. So I was super, super thrilled. I actually have these exact cups, like this pattern, in my collection already. I think it's called the Alice pattern. If you can kind of see, there's this really pretty like flower pattern along the glass here, and I just think these are so beautiful. And I didn't even see how much they were until after I left the store, but they were only $1.99 a piece, so I thought that was the absolute greatest price ever. So definitely my favorite find of this video, and I'm just going to tuck these away into my little jadeite collection, and I'll probably pull them out around spring. Okay, and then the next thing I found also that day, actually just a few minutes after I had found the jadeite, I saw this sitting on the floor, and I snatched it up so fast and ran over to my mother because she had our cart. And I said, Mom, this has God written all over it. I found jadeite a few minutes ago and then a vintage silhouette. I have a top 3 like thrifting list of the top 3 items I hope to find. Number 1 is jadeite. Number 2, vintage silhouette heads. Number 3, vintage Santa mugs. So I found 2 items on my list in a matter of like under 10 minutes. It was amazing. I was so happy. Now, you may remember in the clip, there are actually 2 stickers on here that say this is 99 cents. Something I was also thrilled about. But when I got up to the counter, she was like, oh, we have to go by the Roman numerals, and it's actually $9.99. So that was a little annoying for a moment, but I purchased it anyways because I've never seen one this size, and I just felt like that was a decent price. Since I do collect these, it was worth it to me. This one does look like it may have gotten wet at some point, but I don't care. I love these so much. I'll never pass them up. I am thinking about changing up the frame as far as I may paint it black or try to sand it and stain it. I'm just not a fan of this kind of like orangey, yellowy toned wood. And the next 2 items I got, I'm not sure what to call these. They look like handkerchiefs, but they're too big. So I want to say they're just like Christmas napkins of some sort. But I loved the red trim, and they were also yellow like tag. So they were 25% off of 49 cents a piece. So I was like, yep, getting them. They have this, what is it called? Like this little image here of poinsettias and a little bell there. I'm not too crazy about that because I don't like the yellow mixed in, but I thought they would look really cute draped out with the red and white for Christmas time. I do already have everything decorated for Christmas, and I'm not someone who likes to go back or continue to mess with my decor. Once I get it how I like it, I leave it, because I'm afraid I'm going to mess it up and regret it. So you won't see these styled, but I'm excited to pull them out next year. Alright, yes, I got 2 more brass candlesticks. I have a ton of these. Well, what I think is a ton. But, I mean, what's 2 more? I use these every season, so it's really worth it to me. And they had them priced at two of them for $2.99. I thought that was a great deal. There's this little one here, and then this longer one. So I was definitely not going to pass up on these. They will definitely get used. Actually, the bottom says that wherever they were before Goodwill was 29 cents. Gotta love Goodwill, right? You know what, let me just say something about Goodwill really quick. Just a small rant. I will continue to shop there because, like I said, we have so many in the area, and I do find a lot of great things there. And then in comparison to like our church-owned thrift stores or just like family-owned thrift stores, the prices are the same. I find that the majority of the thrift stores in my area are priced higher. But the thing about Goodwill that is so annoying is they are getting your items for free, making 100% of the profit, pricing them way overpriced, and then they ask you to donate to the veterans at the end. Now, this is something I read, so I could be wrong, but they're asking you to donate to the veterans, and they're wording it specifically like that, when in reality you're donating to their training program, and their motto is they hire veterans. But they don't just use the money to hire only veterans. They use it in their like whole training program, so you're paying to also train their employees. It's just insane. Like, how do they get away with this? Oh, and if you're donating, they can write that off on their taxes, and then they don't have to pay taxes as well, something like that. It's insane. Alright, and then the last items I have here are these really beautiful brass wall sconces, like candle holders. I love these, and they had them priced at, where's the tag? 3 for $9.99. Like, you're kidding. So I got all 3 of these for $10. Their prices are so weird. They make no sense. But if you remember, I have 2 of these in our bedroom, like above the bed, but they're really shiny, and that's always bothered me. I paid like $30 for the pair off of eBay, and I've thought about doing something to make them look more tarnished or less shiny, but I didn't want to mess them up. So that is why I was so excited to find these. I have 2 that I can replace with the ones above the bed, and then I'll just use this somewhere else in the house, and then I'll just resell the ones that I had purchased on eBay. So I think $10 for all 3 of these is a great deal. Okay, so that is everything that I picked up in today's thrifting video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Once again, please go check out Kristen's video after this. And as always, give this video a thumbs up, and I will talk to you guys in my next one. Bye!